super special shout out to all my awesome YouTube members and patrons: Sam Medina, Lucky Charms, Matthew Hall, Anik D, Charlene Kelly, Blabia Cookie, Madlo, Yushika Bay, and Rick Hemingway for your amazing support. It really helps and means a lot. Hey guys, and welcome back to War3zuk AIO Mod. So this episode we are going to be focusing on finishing this Horde base. It's day 32. I don't want to take too long. The longer we take right now, the more we're going to regret it later. By day 35, this needs to be thought of the past. We don't even have to worry about, oh no, is the Horde base ready or not? If it's not ready by then we have a big problem on our hands. I'll really say bye-bye to the old base. Well, it's still intact, it's still there, but we already greeted it. I don't want to go back to the base right now and face a zombie there in shame. Now, when I get this done, we're going to use kind of the same defense as the previous base, but I do want to put in a killing corridor over here. And I think we should make it so that if the zombies make it to you, then good for you. You can face us. I don't know how many zombies will be able to make it, so just gonna go. This is pretty high up. It's actually, you know, I should probably do this. I'm standing over here, it's still working, right? It's gonna warn me if there's zombies because I'm looking straight up. If there's a dog horde or anything right now, we have a little bit of a problem on our hands. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't have to be that wide. We're going to put electric fence posts and stuff in the walls as well, so it really doesn't have to be that wide. I do want to put a blade trap or two over here, so this is going to be nice and wide as well. It's actually going to be sticking across the wall over here. One's going to be on the bottom, one's going to be on the top. We'll probably make like 4 because there are really big titans and stuff over here. I'm wondering if the titans can fit through a doorway. Is this going to be too narrow? I have to make it wider? Because if they get stuck on the doorway and they end up destroying the defense on that side, we might have a problem. I might just have to make another hole over here to see what they're doing by the corridor. Perhaps if I put half blocks over here, that's going to help. Yeah, so if we go and do this, we're going to go and make a half block. Advanced rotation. Like so. Then the corridors are these going to be a little bit wider. My turrets and my blade traps are going to be a little bit more exposed. I'm going to put a turret or 2 behind me over here and then a few on the roof to target vultures. I just want to focus on the zombies, no vultures, nothing. This one's going to have to be on the bottom because this is an uneven base. If this corridor was too wide, actually 2, not just like half there, and a 1, we'd be able to put 2 blade traps on the bottom, 2 blade traps on the top. Why did I do that? Okay, can I make blade traps? Blade trap, we can. Okay, I'm going to have to waste some iron and stuff right now. If I can put a whole corridor worth of blade traps and stuff, that might... I just want to be careful that I don't go too far. I'm also going to be using my steel that I wanted to save up as well, so that's kind of sucky. Do that. Do that. What else do we need for the blade trap? Oil. Ooh. Now I'm going to use up all my oil. But I definitely need these blade traps. We're going to need them for Horde Night. I'm going to make 2 blade traps over here. And I'm going to make 2 blade traps over here. We need to go range vehicles now, guys. We need 24 engines. Like, we need 20 engines more, or batteries, I mean, to be able to make the HD cell. So as soon as we can do that, then we'll be able to make the HD cell and complete the HD mechanic, right? No, HD engineer. So we need to make the HD generator, HD cells, but these cells require 24 batteries and we only have 4. We have 5 now. But yeah, we still don't have nearly enough. So every single vehicle that I see, we have to go range. But it has to be at least lootable. If it's just the frame, then it's not going to give us what we need. Although some mods are different. Some mods, even if you go for the frame, it actually gives you something. How many skill points do we have? 4. How high is my wrenching ability? I should probably max this as well. Salvage operations. Now we'll definitely be... We might actually get 2 batteries per vehicle. If I'm lucky. We do have points. No, we don't have points left. And next I need to go into quicker crafting. And then after Horde Night, with those skill points, before I start looting, I need to go into Loot Gobbo. Because our Lucky Looter is maxed out. And then if Loot Gobbo is maxed out, we're going to get the best loot. Or at least the best quality. I think my game stage is still too low to get like a really good loot. Okay, so yeah, I can either make it high. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we should do it. We shouldn't go too far away because we might get stuck on the trader's territory. So we're just going to have these blade traps over here then. I do this. Nope. Copy rotation, please. 2, 3. So there's going to be a blade trap blade right here. A blade trap blade right here. Right there. Right there. So on top of these half blocks, there's going to be blocks. Unfortunately, this also means now that the blade traps are so exposed that if a cop comes over here and vomits, they're going to get broken. So I need to see if I can't go and fully just block off these This also needs to be a half block, doesn't it? We need to encourage Titans to get in here. Okay, this side we'll keep half blocks then. We can do this. This side, I should probably break them later, so we'll just put in full blocks over here. I keep forgetting to check. Emma John, stop talking and just do. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna cut away. I need to drink some coffee. Without the blade traps, it's really hard to decide how am I gonna do this right now. At least if I had 2 blade traps, I can just see how far they go to the sides and start building the wall. Okay, so I just misplaced another block over here. Unfortunately, because these poles are here, we have to connect them to the poles. Although, technically these blocks are hanging, but since they're touching that pole's block or the space, it's definitely going to hold. Now I need to put the blade traps in. Let's just first go to the traders over here and accept new quests. Before I forget, we also want to get this out of our inventory.
It must be my lucky day.
More pipe bombs? Oh man, Horde Night's going to be fun. Keep on getting pipe bombs and stuff. Okay, so there's no dig quest, so we'll go for the closest fetch.
No matter
Coffee.
what, I'm grateful for everything you've made.
Steel shovel, steel baton. We should actually get more weapon mods right now. We already have the coffee one. Next up is bank. Coffee, bank, what else? Bandolier, ammo. Ooh, okay. Ammo crafting. Let's go for this one. And perhaps the traps.
Look, block.
House 3. Okay, coffee, bank, house 3. Coffee,
Hello,
bank, house
traveler.
3.
What's ailing you?
Guys, I'm making sure, for those of you just tuning in, I'm making sure, instead of homes, I'm making sure these names aren't the same for the quest. Otherwise, you have to come back, hand it in, and then go back and do that again. So instead of having to go back and forth to get these done, you make sure that all the quests are different, and you don't have to worry about coming back to the trader first. You can do all 4 traders quests, and then go to the traders. You don't have to go back and forth between each job. That's what I mean. Okay, so this is almost done. I wonder if the blade traps aren't done by now as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something else over here because I won't be able to make it up soon. Also need to worry about the structural integrity. Damn it. I don't have a proper way in here now, and now that we're making a proper horde entrance, I should probably make myself a ladder or something. Even if it's from the back, as long as we can just jump and grab it. But we need to be careful because Titans might also be able to grab it. That's the big problem we're facing right now. Okay, so this is cloth armor. Traps bundle. Ooh, okay, not bad. We'll put the traps over here for now. All the stuff we can sell, we put it over there. Guys, all of this. Okay, we need to go selling soon. We need to mod all of this stuff out and go sell. Also, if I have 1,000 plant fibers, I'll be able to go and make myself the Stoggy cigar, the War3zuk Stoggy cigar, and that's gonna help us with our Lucky Looter and XP, I think. I don't remember exactly what it's gonna help me with, but I know it's gonna help. This concrete. Okay, the blade traps. Oh, that's why the blade traps aren't crafting. Let's just put that at the back then. Damn. I completely forgot to stop the other crafting just now, so now we still have to wait for the blade traps. Without the blade traps, it's really hard to tell where everything's supposed to go. I'm going to have to use wooden frames to map out where the blade traps go. And then I also want to put in electric fence posts, so this design over here might be a little bit thick. So the blade trap's going to be sitting right there, underneath the half block. Which means the blade's going to be over here. So the blades are going to be on this side as well. That's the middle of the blade trap. Blade here, blade on the other side. And then we need to see... Okay, so I'm going to have to make a wall starting over here. But I want to put electric fence posts going through as well. So we should probably use a block that's easy to see through. At least if we make it far enough back, we don't have to worry too much. I need to make this whole wall steel so they don't decide to climb underneath over here and go there. Technically, I could actually make those just poles, but if I make it full blocks, the zombies can't see me from down below and vomit at me. So I'm protecting myself in this way as well. Okay, this... I want to make this side thick as well so they don't go around. I'm going to keep this a full block, guys. I'm just hoping the zombies make it past over here. This is 1, 2, 3, and then this one can be a half block again. Technically, these need to be like a kind of a wedge. Yeah, the incline wedge would have been perfect over here. Because then it will be a little bit sharp so they can turn easier and get to me over here. I'm just afraid if they can't turn, they might start breaking blocks instead. I'm going to do this quickly. We're not really going to be using that one. Do this. Do this. want to make sure I'm constantly protected by a turret while I'm working here, because you never know what's going to jump up behind you. Especially if it's a Titan or a demo or a dog horde or something, we have to be careful. Okay, so that's going to be a blade. This whole thing needs to be filled in, because that block over there is going to be holding all this weight. You go up even more. Okay, so the blade trap's going to be sitting in there. This is going to be a blade. So this is going to be the wall. And then I need to put an electric fence post against this wall. These blocks I should have actually made steel before I placed any blocks over here now. Because the more blocks of steel, the stronger the structural integrity is going to be. I wonder, how much steel do we have left? Some of those blocks are going to disappear. We won't be able to see it from a certain angle, so then there's going to be a weakness in the walls. Okay, so we need this. I don't think we have enough steel right now. We do have some coins, so we might be able to buy some more steel. But I want to start saving some cash as well for other things too. Okay, so yeah, this definitely needs to be steel. The blocks they're attached to need to be steel. See, now that block underneath is not steel. That might actually later become a problem. This needs to be steel. That needs to be steel, and then the inside holding this. So the first bar we see, this wall needs to be steel too. Then we know it's going to hold all this weight easily, because later I am going to make this whole thing steel anyways. Now that should be holding all the blocks as far as I can see. And then any other block I put in over here, I also need to make sure it's steel. Okay, this wall is going to go all the way up. What kind of defense should I put over here? I could put a half block, because I don't think a zombie will be able to jump in over here. And if it's a half block, I will be able to see the blade traps a bit better. Or the electric fence post, because I need to put electric fence posts against this to connect them. Blade, wall. Electric fence post on that side. There's going to be another wall to protect the electric fence post. But we need to be able to see the electric fence post through. If I put one here, I need to be able to connect it to that side, but that side's a little bit invisible. So the nice thing is what I'll be able to do is connect it to this side that's a little bit dark. I'll be able to see like right through here in place. Hopefully. I'm just hoping this design's not going to fail right now. We're going to go for full block, but we should turn it upside down. I think if it's upside down, it's going to be easier to see as well. Okay, this can be a full block. I'm only going to put where the electric fence posts are. I'm going to put electric fence posts. Oh, I mean where the blade traps are. Otherwise, it's going to be too much work going through all these blocks. No, why did I do that just now? Copy... Oh, it's the wrong block that I'm copying, that's why. Copy shape, copy rotation. I'm going to have to quickly break this one out as well, because the zombies might get clever and try and dig their way through here. You should also probably make sure that this whole section over here is not connected to the walkway. It needs to go a little bit more further out so they come around and then go through. If they're over here and they start to try and dig into the walls, then at least we can see them. But if the walkway is over here and they start digging here, we won't be able to see them from there. At least we will have hatches and stuff, so we can open up the hatch, go check what's going on, and come back. But then we're also going to have a switch to turn off the electric fence posts so that we can run around. So we will still actually technically be able to see what's going on out there. But we first have to turn off the power, and if then something chases us, we have a problem. So this is going to be a full block. Like so. Where there's not a blade trap, I need to go and fill everything up. So as soon as the blade traps are done, this design is going to be so much easier to complete. Without the blade traps, it makes it really hard to determine where I can place them. Oh, nice. Yes, they're done. They are done, finally. Okay, so we are going to... Let's do it from this side. I need you to keep checking the weight as well. Why don't I just do that? Keep that one there. Okay, so this is going to be a blade trap. So the zombie's going to get hits over here. This is going to be a blade trap. That's going to be... I can actually turn these upside down. Yeah, now that the blade traps are in, we can actually go and upgrade and place blocks we want to place. I should probably see if we can't get some more steel as well, because I need to upgrade these. The more that is upgraded, the more I don't have to worry about the structure. I'm just hoping it doesn't get too heavy and then it starts caving in and stuff. So, how many can I buy? 100? That's too much. Perhaps 80. Still too much. Damn. Okay, we'll be able to upgrade 9 more blocks. I have to use this sparingly right now because this defense will be concrete for the day 35 unless we get a ton of cash and just buy a ton of steel. See, this block underneath now is the problem. I upgraded to steel. Nice, that one also over there. There you go. So the block underneath this block is now also steel. It's going to help hold everything up over here. Guys, if this stuff's not steel, then it doesn't hold the weight properly. Just having this little bit steel over here is going to help with the structure so much. The repair, oh, we need some concrete. We need to repair that. We're going to have to go to the roof quickly. Now that this is in, we can actually place the rest in as well. That's full blocks. This will be full blocks as well. The reason I'm doing this is to help with the weight. Now this block is not just this block, but this block is also helping carry the wall over here. All of these have to be half blocks, upside down. Advanced. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just realized the one I'm standing on needs to be a half block as well. If they're half blocks, the zombies will be able to see through, perhaps, if I stand over here. See, my legs are going to be exposed to the zombies. But with half blocks, I can just go in the walls that are going to encapsulate the electric fence posts at the back. So this wall's going to go like 3 more. The electric fence post is going to be 2 wide, and then it's going to be a wall around that, protecting it like a cocoon. I definitely have to have pillars and stuff on this side to make sure that it doesn't break. Technically over here, we can actually save a block. So we're going to go and say copy shape, copy rotation. We do this. And then we put in ramp blocks over here. So I can take this block I'm standing on away. The less blocks we use right now, the better it's going to be for our design over here. Copy rotation. Boom. Now if I take this out and place all these 3 out, and I can place some bars over here, that's going to help us tremendously as well. I just want to make sure that those zombies can land on this section over here, and then if they land here and we can't see them, they're going to destroy the defense from the outside, and we won't be able to help protect it. As soon as the defense is up and running, we need to go double. With this one, we're only going a single floor, but we need to go a double floor just in case they break the floor. Because with this thing, especially how heavy it is, it's so easy for the stuff to break. Okay, finally. Oh crap, it's another one. How did I not notice that? I should probably start taking my shapes back, otherwise I'm going to start losing shapes right now. If a zombie comes by and just starts to destroy some stuff over here, we're going to have a problem. Okay, at least the drone is still here, with the turret still working. I just need to take this out as well. Guys, like I said, the least amount of... If we use less blocks, we won't have to worry about zombies. So what I should also do is I'm going to place a ramp block there, ramp block here, ramp block underneath this, and then 4 blocks all the way to there, so that everything helps each other carry. If I can make sure this whole structure is steel, then even if a Titan walks over here, it's not going to cave in. Although I might still need to put a bar or 2 over here. You know those very thin poles that you can make 4 poles next to each other? So if a zombie destroys a block, they have to destroy all 4 blocks. I should do that over here as much as possible. The only problem is I'm just afraid the zombies might get tangled in them and then do some unnecessary damage. We do this, copy shape, copy rotation. I want to be careful just in case a wandering horde comes by now. See, that block is steel over there. Oh, now the one behind it isn't. Eesh. I'm going to have to make sure that when I upgrade later, I go in the corner again and try and make all of this steel. Every single block that's carrying something that's hanging needs to be steel. Otherwise, the whole thing is going to cave in. Okay, now this side. Oh, I didn't finish this side yet. The bottom still needs to be half blocks, not full blocks. Guys, the amount of mistakes I've made already and time I've wasted just by having to go and destroy concrete right now is insane. I need to destroy this over here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. It's 4 levels high. There's 4 blade traps. If I want to be able to place the electric fence posts easier, then I have to make sure these blocks are gone. I want to be able to see through them to be able to connect the posts. And so I actually find it kind of funny. I just realized the loot stage shows right there. The stage, the better the loot. It's been there for how long, and I just realized that. Okay, so... yeah, this is how it's going to be. Technically, this one didn't have to be destroyed, I think. This side has... okay, we still have to build this side, that's fine. I need to get up there. I want to make sure that I don't make the staircase too high, so or too easy for the other dudes to make attempt over here. If the Titans come over here, I think they might actually be able to fit through, so we might just have a problem. Okay, I'm just hoping by doing this, we don't have the zombies come in over here. If they somehow manage to glitch through or climb through or something, we're going to have a problem. Why can't I copy shape? Copy rotation, please. Now, this pole over there is also going to be holding up this roof over here. And then this pole on this side is going to be holding up this section over here. The nice thing is, the best thing they did in this game, guys, is the fact that they added these green and yellow and red bars. That way you know, okay, watch out, it's going to cave in. But imagine they made a mistake and actually accidentally caves in when it wasn't supposed to. I think that's the worst feeling. The amount of resources that you've then lost just because they made a mistake in the calculation. Yeah, I might just have to destroy this wall over here. I thought they're going to turn, but they're not really going to be turning that much. Although if I put the... Yeah, I can actually just put the pole over here and then they'll be able to squeeze through here. They should be able to path here and then try and break through here by me. I'm hoping that the Titans see this as a valid pathing ground. Otherwise, I might just have a massive problem on my hands. We're going to be doing this. And keep doing the... you know, I might just... No, yeah, let's just... I should probably make it half blocks. I know I'm going to regret not making it half blocks. No, in my spare time, I'm going to take that out. I want to make sure that this is right. It's going to bother me later because this, and that one needs to be taken out. All of them need to be half blocks. But the amount of digging involved and the time consumed by that. Ugh. Okay, so now I am going to go and do a normal floor. Copy rotation. Yeah, this should be enough. I could go one more, but then I need to start putting poles downstairs. Yeah, if I put some plates over here, and then put some poles underneath of this, we need to make sure this is as sturdy as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to go for a very thin rotation. No zombies, right? I want to make sure this is the inside. At least this these frames were here, so that actually helped just now. I was about to say, why is it hanging? It was touching this block. Okay, now over there we're going to put a plate. A very thin plate, not the pole plate, just normal plate. On face rotation. Copy rotation. This is more weight, but it's going to help with the poles over here. Because now I can go and I say copy shape. This one, copy shape. Simple rotation, and then just put it over here. See, now there's 4 poles over here holding this section up. The more I can do this over here with all over, the better. Because even if they destroy these blocks, then at least the weight should hold, hopefully. Okay, what I can do... Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. Yes. Yeah, the corner over here is gonna be a very weird one. To make sure that the poles are actually touching something up there, we need to actually put one of these in. Or the plates. The plates need to be touching something, so we do this. And we can also do this along. And to make sure it's actually touching something up there, well, we can actually make just another pole. Boom. It doesn't have to be a plate or anything fancy. It just needs to make sure that we're touching there, so it actually helps hold everything up. Okay, there's more zombies coming in the distance now. I should probably start making sure that we also put in literally fence posts, but I don't think we have enough resources right now. Man, I love the sword. This machete is epic. The amount of damage we can actually do with this is insane. Okay, so now we do the entry thing. Let's see, the outer side needs to be done first. Let me just do this quickly. I want to make sure that I am up and away from any zombies. My turret, did I pick it up? Oh, it's over here. I was about to say, where's my turret? I can't see it. Okay, I'm going to actually put it right here. There's a nice elevation, so we're able to shoot anything that comes by right now. And we just do this. Now we can start over here. So this is going to be the outside block. Do we have... Where is the... I'm looking for the wedge looking one. Let me just see if I go wedge. Wedge. Basic. Wedge, wedge, wedge. I'm looking for this one. But just the normal ones, no lines and extra stuff on it. Wedge, wedge, wedge. Come on. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Okay, so basically we need to go advanced rotation. This flat side needs to be touching that side over there. So it needs to be like this, but turn to this side. There you go. So it's just going to help the zombies turn a little bit into this thing over here. Now let me start with the quarter blocks. Oh, why do I keep falling off? Let me start with the quarter blocks and just go from there. This thing is so high up. The nice thing is that because it's so high up, we can make a double floor and we don't have to worry about the zombies too much. Shape, I'm going to go for the quarter block. Oh, that's centered. I don't want centered. I almost made a mistake just now. Quarter block, it needs to be the outside rotation upstairs, right? Oh, that's still the centered one. What the hell? Advanced rotation, put it up top right. There you go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. 5. I could have gone a little bit more further out because the fence, electric fence posts are going to be here. This wall is going to get extended by 3, and then it's going to connect to this wall over here. Yeah, so this might be a little bit close to the electric fence post. That might be the only problem I have with this. Let's go for 6. But this means also the weight's going to be way more, so I need to be way careful right now. There we go. 1. Needs to be 6. It won't be able to go that far out though, so... No. 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we can't place another one because of that bloody one over there. This little piece of here is causing so much weight. I'll be able to place one more block. I want to make sure it's all the way so I know exactly where the floor needs to be. Okay, that one's broken or done, so we can place one more. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that one over there. Oh, technically this one needs to be another one of those other shapes so they turn easier. Although I don't really mind if they don't turn so easy over here because then they fall down before they even get over here. But let's keep the design the same. It's gonna bug me if that one over there is a wedge, but this one's not a wedge. Also, I might not be able to walk on this right now, so what I should probably do... Let's do this. If we do that, then it's going to hold the weight. Now I can walk over here easily. So I want to go and I want to place 1. Copy rotation. Copy rotation. Copy shape. Okay, and then we're going to replace it with this one over here. Where I'm standing right now is going to be a normal concrete pillar. Although I don't know if I should use the pillar. Yeah, let's make a pillar over here. And then the stairs need to be connected too. I just realized it's too long. I need to be able to look out this window and shoot at them, so they need to run from over here. So I need to destroy this one. Which means what I'm going to have to do, I have to destroy this one. I have to destroy this one and make this one longer. So it's not a 6 by a 6, it's a 5 by a 5. I just realized if I want to be able to look out this window and look at them, I need to make this closer. Otherwise I'm going to be shooting at a weird angle and it's going to be so much easier for them to make it over here. Okay, so now that side's done. And lift the... Ooh, that was a mistake to pick that one up. Oh, that was a mistake. I wasn't sure about the structural integrity just now, so this might have actually made a cave in. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, damn, so I have to destroy this one. It makes sense because they're going to turn here, so the full block's going to be over there. The amount of concrete that I've had to break, guys, I still have to break 7 blocks over there. The amount of concrete I've had to break is insane right now. I should probably also start to think of how I'm going to make the stairs over here. I have to make it in such a way that they don't break the staircase trying to get to me right now as well. And that's going to be the tough part now too, because I have no idea. I know where I want the runway to be, but the stairs need to be all over, like a pyramid perhaps, to make sure they actually do make it up. If something, just something small, stops them from coming, we have a problem. That needs to be the other rotation. The same width over here. Yeah, that one. Yes, perfect. Okay, now we just go and copy a full block. No, that's not a full block. That's a full block. Copy shape, copy rotation. And we just connect it all the way to the floor. Yeah, I technically want this to be... Oh, I should have made this a pole. Because now there's going to be a slight runway before the... Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a runway over here. I'm going to put a hatch right there. 1. Yeah, just 1 should be fine. I usually put 2, but let's just put 1. So when they jump off. 1 over here, so then a little bit of a runway, and then the stairs are going to be over here. So this means this should actually have been the poles. I need to put, like I did over there with the poles, I need to do over here as well. Every now and then I need to make sure that we constantly have like strong structural integrity over here. We don't want this something to break from something stupid. Although, what I could do is connect this like so. So even if this breaks, that will hold all of this up. There you go. Okay, now we just have to make a staircase go up there. Before I do so, I just want to take this up. There you go. We can lift all of this and take all of these frames. I need to make myself another way into this base anyways. We don't have walls around, do we? No, we do. Kind of. Okay, so we're just going to make normal wooden ladders now. I'm just afraid that a Titan's going to climb this. A Titan is so tall, it might be able to do this. So perhaps if I put a full block over here, because if I jump over here, I'm not going to reach. So if I go and put a full block and do this, okay, then we can make it. I want to make sure that the Titans can't reach this ladder over here and just make it up to my base. Imagine all of a sudden seeing a Titan on your roof and you don't know where it came from. That would be kind of scary. Oh, there's going to be a hatch over there. We might actually be able to place another hatch over here. Nah, okay, I want the zombies to be able to reach over here. Although if I do this, then start the stairs from over there, I can put a hatch over here so they have to jump, and a hatch over here they have to jump. The Titans might just jump on the hatch. I think for now, one hatch is fine. I just need to make sure that it's steel so it doesn't break it too easily. And I'm hoping this isn't too far. This is a really far thing to aim for. I'm going to do this, and then the stairs are going to start underneath. The nice thing is we do have a ton of concrete, so it's nice. Okay, wait, let me just take this two out. I keep saying nice, but I just mean like we have so much concrete we can finish these stairs, at least one layer. Oh, my drone's in the way. I want to make sure the stairs are going both directions. This is going to be like a pyramid kind of staircase going up, so we make sure that they can just make up. If they fall down over here, they need to be able to run up this side. But I just realized the staircase is going to be a little bit close to when they fall, so I just want to make a staircase going up over here and then turning towards this. I want to make sure they have constant options, otherwise they're going to start breaking my base. See, because unfortunately now that I do this, when they fall off, they're going to have to run a little bit further to try and get onto these stairs. Okay, 2 blocks that I have to destroy over here. At least my pick is strong enough to do just do 1 shot each. Okay, at least now we have one thin staircase done, but this is not going to be enough. With A35, I think we're going to get way more demolishers and stuff. And especially if we get demolishers, if they explode over here, we might have a massive problem. Okay, so we're going to have to take this out as well. Okay, so now everything is done, at least the first staircase. This over here we can technically take out, or we can just expand the staircase a bit more. I don't know why I did this. I need you to actually take both of these out, break it right there, so I don't have to break 4, and then put poles in over here. I could just go and make this whole thing a floor. The thing is, if I make this side a floor, then they're not going to be able to use the hatch over here to fall down. So any Titan coming up will be able to just easily come back up. I could perhaps go up to there. But even then, they'll be able to hit the hatch if they're on a certain angle. So we can do this, going all the way down. Then we at least have a staircase. Oh, just realized that. Damn. We have a staircase too wide, and then we just have to make sure this is steel before Horde Night. Guys, I'm just going to call the episode. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, with the stair blocks I have right now, I'm just going to see how much more stairs I can put in. If I can manage to make like a pyramid staircase or quickly, then that'd be awesome, but I don't think we're going to have enough concrete. We do still have some more blocks crafting upstairs, so that should be fine. But if you guys like this episode, please like and share with your friends. If you have any tips, comments, feedback, guys, what do you think about this defense? Do you think it's going to work well? Leave your comments down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button for more of this content. See you guys next time for some more War3zuk fun. Once again, a huge thank you to all my members and patrons for your support. To join them in supporting the channel, please click the join button or the Patreon link in the description down below.